All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a update in regards to my life. I know 2020 was kind of a mess. Just to kind of sum things up, if you guys missed out on the news, big thing happened last year, which was the pandemic. In regards to how that affected me, I was pursuing freelance photography, doing a lot of events, a lot of like quote unquote social things where I need to meet people and take photos. So that was like completely out of the picture. What happened was I got lost in the sauce for about a month or two, tried to figure things out, but couldn't. And then things just kind of like slowly figured itself out. Essentially what I did was I just kind of dived more into the brands I was working with, the gyms I was working with. So did a lot of photography for them. Had a lot of just like freedom to do essentially whatever I wanted and to make use of the free time that was given to me. Not necessarily given, but like I was kind of forced to have a lot of free time to really reevaluate and just kind of rethink what I was doing with just myself. So I think a couple of things that I really got involved into were plants, my cats, more fitness like related, just photography, videography, and just work in general. So like work with Notorious Bastards, work with Hate Brand Goods, a lot of the gyms around in SoCal, like SoCal Powerlifting and Convoy Strength. Just kind of dived into like the niche I was already in and just provided whatever help I could in regards to what was safe at the time. So all that kind of paid off, and I'm just kind of cruising at this point and just on not autopilot, but just doing a lot of work for them. It's been fun. Everything's just been like on the uppity up. So I'm chilling, dude. Other than that, that's pretty much it for my professional life. Nothing in regards to like schooling or just like, I guess, degrees and all that. Pretty much teaching myself whatever I can to really like bring these brands up another step. So lately it's been a lot of like Shopify development. It's somewhat straightforward, but at the same time it's very confusing, but it's been fun. So I'm not complaining. It's just been like a really nice challenge to have in my life. My cats are 1 year old now, so they're a bunch of rascals, just like sleeping, eating, and just pooping all day. They're pretty much living the life. In regards to fitness, pretty much about the same. I was making pretty good progress. I'm resting about at 200 pounds or so about 10 to 15 pounds more than what I usually was comfortable at. But I figured pandemic, I'm just gonna cook and eat and explore everything about food that I can. So obviously that led into a little bit of weight gain, but I mean, I took a DEXA scan and things did improve in terms of like muscle mass compared to like, lean tissue mass versus just a fatty tissue. So overall, a very good improvement, but at the same time, I did gain a lot of weight. So gotta even my diet out a little bit in that regard. But in terms of lifting, was making like pretty decent progress until I lifted at James's place in Boston. His janky little deadlift platform, I kind of slipped and that kind of like tweaked my hip a little bit. Just kind of mentally, it scared me. So I kind of backed off on the intensity of squats and deadlifts, but overall things do feel pretty good. I changed up my programming with my coach to increase bench volume. So hopefully that pays off because bench has just been so damn slow in terms of progress. It's just kind of upsetting. But in regards to numbers, everything's just about what I predicted it to be after the little like mishap at James's place. Don't ever lift at his place. I don't think you'll ever be able to, but just don't do it. It just hopefully by like in 2 or 3 months, things will be at a level where I'm just like very comfortable and very strong. Right now, things are kind of projected to be at that level. So crossing my fingers, nothing happens this year because I'm tired of getting injured. Let's see what else is there. Got super into plants. So my whole life is not revolved around plants, but it's just like there's a ton. And I don't know, it's been a fun little like side hustle to kind of just grow plants and just sell cuttings basically. But I mean, kind of pays the rent sometimes, so I ain't complaining. In regards to the Pomp and all that, I got a lot of reviews coming up just because things are ramping up. I think pandemic times are kind of slowly easing off. Businesses are like kind of jumping into like another gear to kind of really get back to normal volume. So I'll be looking at the new stuff from like Jack Henry. There's one from Brooklyn. Shoot, I already forgot the name. But their stuff should be coming in today, but I think it's Brooklyn Grooming. So I'm excited to try that out. What else is there? Couple skincare stuff. Sorry if they seem a little bit ad kind of basey. A couple of those coming out. I guess like more vloggy kind of stuff. I know I took like 2 months off of the channel just because got other stuff to do. So I think that's about it. Other than that, I'll give you guys a tour of like the new gym setup, kind of like what thoughts went into building that, and maybe a tour of my like whole plant setup. It's just kind of insane right now, so don't really want to show that off just quite yet. So just realized I sunk way into the couch, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that kind of, I guess, wrap up of 2020 leading into 2021. Let's see, what do I have planned for the year so far? Fun stuff includes going to Utah for not a FitCon. It is called FitCon. There's that. Gonna be working there for a little bit, and then going to Hawaii in August. Fully vaccinated at this point. My arm is super sore, so I just got my second shot like a couple hours ago. So hopefully tomorrow isn't like miserable, but first shot was just like completely sore arm, and that was it. Right now I'm feeling about the same, but I know that it takes time to really like settle in. But whatever the case, hopefully things are good to go after Saturday. Cross my fingers for that too. I think that's pretty much it. There's not much else. That's all I can think of. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.